Welcome to Aurei Place, Factorio Seablock. This is episode um, 37 already, and we're basically fairly close to setting up the advanced smelting we need to produce the green circuits in a reasonable way. Um, I'll likely build a small setup, maybe somewhere over here, where I can put in like lead plates, tin plate solder, something like that, and the stuff will come out. But as it is, we'll be fine. Um, let's see, we have sorting bobmonium here, so we'll use some landfill to cover this up, and we're gonna have one line which filters out the slag. So here we're actually gonna have the same issue as in the other setup, where it might backlog if we since we're doing everything on the top side, and if we put the slag like this, then it might backlog and this might get stuck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna solve that by just connecting to this side, and it will always be able to flow. We'll get some sand here, and then I'll go like this, and let's see, I'm gonna let me filter this. Let's remove the gain filter here and put this back up. Is that okay? No, that's not okay. Let's add one here. Add a filter, gain. Yeah. Let's see, this should be fine probably. Let's put this down as well. No, yeah, this should be good sound-wise. Let's see, so we actually got the green science, so that's nice. We all immediately see that there's a whole tech tree unfolding with all kinds of random ass things that we may or may not need. Nutrient paste, washing 2. I think this is, so geodes is a big way in which you can improve this whole scheme. So we probably want to look into that. What else do we have? We've got agricultural planning. We already could do that, but we have fermentation, automation 2, metallurgy 2. Yeah, so these I guess these are also more efficient, right? So that's these machines are not running full time. We probably can get electrolysis too as well somewhere. Advanced ore refining with the better ore sorting facilities. But electrolysis too should probably be like a major control. Or actually, yeah, so advanced chemistry 1 that is. So this is something that we probably want to be working towards fairly soon, because it gets us electrolyzer 2, and that is I'm pretty sure it's a big boost, right? So it consumes times yeah, like 1/7, 1/6 of the energy more, but it's basically yeah, it has crafting speed 1.5, whereas the normal electrolyzers, I think, yeah, those are at, they have crafting speed 1, so that gives us a lot more slag for our electricity basically. Yeah, so we have the botmonium. We're gonna filter out the slag. It should be on the left. There we go. Then we're gonna need another splitter, and we're gonna filter out the tin ore. Yeah, let's craft some more belt, I guess. I'll put down an inserter here with a chest and a power pole. Here and here, and this I put to the left, and we want a tin ore. Okay, so I didn't check if this needs. Let me also check if this needs something weird. Let's see. This one. No, it's just a blast furnace. Okay, so let's see if we can craft another one of those. Landfill there, there's some landfill there. Awesome. So it looks like this one is now cut off because these guys are running. Are we having power issues again? Looks like a little bit. Which makes sense, right? We connected some more of that. Yeah, so basically once we get the blast furnace out there, we can make some solder, we can make some tin, and at that point I'll craft some more of these circuits. Yep, so what do we want? We want a blast furnace, and we can actually already craft it. That's a nice surprise. The casting machine, we have one in reserve, but we would like another induction furnace as well at some point. But we can get that right now. I am gonna put some iron in here for future steel needs. And yeah, we're good. Oh, this is not good. Why are we running this low? I guess. What's going on with you guys? I don't know. I'll just feed them a little bit, just to make sure that we're not losing power because of that. I could make another couple windmills if we need to, but at this point we're really quite close to getting a last arboretum, and at that point this will start filling back up again. So I'm not too worried. We do have the backlog and fuel to kickstart that if we need it. So now I'm just gonna push forward instead of waiting on it. There we go. Okay, so let's... Yeah, that's the induction furnace, so this is the blast furnace. We wanna put it on a little bit of landfill. Oh yeah, and so it was also the trick was, I guess I'll just belt some of it over as well. That's fine, right? We don't need to direct insert everything. But put a blast furnace down here, one more up so that we can run the fuel line as well. So like this. And here, so we can get a fuel line in here. And there we go. So like this, this one will pick up from here. We'll power that. And we'll make molten tin here. Wait, this is the induction furnace. Let me put down the blast furnace. Here we go. Yeah, so I guess we can put an inserter up here. That will probably cause our power to wiggle a little bit again. But I'm good with that. So we want some output over here. A little bit of belt snuck through. I guess we'll split that as well, right? Because we'll need some of it for actual tin. So let's create a couple splitters and make this a little bit bigger because we'll need space here. Splitter, and then go this way and this way. We'll put down an induction furnace. We'll need a little bit more room for that. Induction furnace right here. Inserter like this, inserter like that. Power poles. Okay, this could be more efficient probably. Can I leave that one out? I cannot, but I guess I can put it more towards here, right? Yeah. Okay, this one needs molten tin. And this one will get molten solder. I guess I do need another casting machine. Otherwise, these are kind of useless, right? Yeah, so our power does seem to be holding up, but I guess that's also the wind picking back up again. So we don't need to be too worried about that. Let's see, let's gather some landfill. We'll need to make another casting machine. That's what I'm coming down here for. For that we'll need some steel plate, we'll need some stone bricks. Yeah, we're there already, awesome. I guess we'll pick up some iron plates. Yeah, so the iron plate production has slowed down again, and what you see is that's because we put this behind an overflow valve, right? So we give priority to the other stuff, and only if that's all fine, then we can run iron with two machines. Okay, let's see. So we have a casting machine to put down over here. And it will cast solder. And we'll put that, I guess, in a chest, but we'll limit that chest to 1 stack. That should be more than enough. We'll also put down a casting machine here. And I guess we'll do the same thing, right? I'm not really tempted to need 2 stacks of tin. I do want some inserters. Let's just run the 1 and then 5. I'll need another one of those. Need some belt at some point. Just craft that. 1 inserter and a chest. Cast tin plate, and we'll limit this. So this is it needs to be connected. Apparently it doesn't have an input on one of the sides, but yeah. Okay, tin, solder. Yeah, so now I'm gonna craft some of these circuits. There we go. 4 whole circuits. Yeah, for the basic electronic boards, we need the components as well. But now, for now, we just have. We can craft another arboretum, and that's kind of the point of this exercise. We'll need some steel and iron for that, though. Let's see how we're doing on those. Yeah, we need both. So let's just pick up some iron. run it through this guy, and we'll hopefully get there fairly soon. Now, yeah, iron pipe and steel plates. Yeah. So what are our next steps? We could try to go for the electrolyzers. We have some wood processing stuff. Oh, we can just oh, that would be. That seems like it's awesome. I'm not sure. Then I won't have to set up the whole wooden boards from yeah from algae stuff, right? Because now we can only make it from these algae. I'm not sure. We might want to do that. I mean, in order to get it, we probably need some. Let's look at that. So this, in the end, needs one of those circuits, right, and a lot of plates. So this circuit needs a wooden board. So, but that means if we handcraft like 15 of them, right? Yeah, or 50 of them, then we can get them from normal wood. It would put more strain on this area, which is not great, but we'll make do. I guess what else can we be doing? I guess before we even think about any of this, we need basically to get actually get the green science up and running. So that's something to take into account. But it actually, so a lot of this is just like the plates and putting them together. It's only a small part where we need a basic circuit board for, which requires some weird stuff. Most of it we have right there. Okay, so let's see. Let's grab some of these steel plates, grab some iron plates. Are we at the point where we can build the arboretum? We can build a seed generator, but not quite the arboretum. There we go, some iron plates to pick up. Okay, there we go, arboretum. Why is this slowing down? That's kind of weird. Not sure why this would be slowing down. We used to have a backlog here. I guess I put an extra soil machine there, but that's weird. This should be 4 to 1, right? So 4 tree seeds in 15 seconds crafting time. So, and these take 2 in 30. So that's half the amount and double the time, so we should be able to feed 4 arboretums from this. Let's put it down. And pipe the water over. We'll put an inserter there and an ouserter. And we'll just copy the recipe. How are we doing power-wise? Yeah, quite good, seems like. Yeah, okay, well. We're finally at the point where we can start to build this out properly. I think we do want to do that. The alternative is to try and see if we can get some stuff that basically improves our machines. That's the main alternative. Stuff like advanced ore refining, but then we need clay bricks for the better machines. Metallurgy too, same deal. But those machines are likely more efficient. So, but in the case of metallurgy, we can't even feed to one machine, right? So it doesn't really matter how efficient they are. Yeah, we could be looking into geode processing. That should give us a big boost towards our resources. Basically, it will give us crystal dust, right? So let's look at that tree. Crystal powder, crystal dust. So how do we use that? We put in an ore powderizer. Okay. Yeah, or we can. Okay. So this is the place where we use sulfuric acid a lot. So then it makes sense to pipe it back from the lead smelting. Interesting. I guess, yeah, I don't know if that process is ore neutral or sulfur neutral. Okay, so that's the plan for next time. Basically, we wanna see if we can scale up our power. I think it makes sense to try and use the arboretums that we can build. If we can do that, we can scale up slag production. Slag production, I'm pretty sure, is still needed for the crystal dust, right? So geode comes from, or maybe not actually. So geode comes from either from the washing stuff. Okay, yeah, we're quite near to that, and this is an advanced method. So it actually comes from washing. Yeah, so I guess that means that we don't need that much more electrolyzers for now. I mean, we can still make crushed stone out of it, of course, but yeah. We have some landfill, good to go. Yeah, I mean, these ore thingies are backlogged likely. Actually, they're running still. Interesting. Let's check out why. I guess because they are not. This is now filled. This is not filled, so this will start backlogging. This is not actually backlogged yet, so it's still working on getting itself backlogged, but once we have that, we have a good supply for the green circuits, which means we can get to that. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.